Kodiak Fisher reporting with CNN Student News. Our first story takes place on December 19th when a Tunisian man named Anis Amari, aged 26, drove a lorry with 25 tons of steel being transported into the Christmas market in Belgium. 12 people died and 56 others were injured because of the attack. After plowing several people over, Amari took off, leading authorities on a 4-day-long goose hunt. After 4 days, the suspect was found near Milan, Italy, where he died from shootout with police. The first victim, Lucas Urban, the original driver of the truck, was shot dead. Shortly after the assault transpired, ISIS claimed the responsibility by releasing a video of Anis Amari pledging to Allahu Akbar Baghdadi. ISIS also said that Amari was following the command to kill citizens living in the country fighting against it. Now off to you, Leland, with the next story.
Hi, I'm Leland Goody with CNN Student News. Oklahoma Sooners running back Joe Mixon was charged with domestic abuse after punching a significant other in the jaw. Militore, Joe Mixon's significant other, lay motionless on the floor of Pickleman's Gourmet Cafe after taking a single punch to her left jaw, and Joe Mixon, 18-year-old Oklahoma freshman running back who delivered it, walked out of the shot like nothing happened. Police refused to release copies of the video at least until November 1st, when the state's open records laws changed to explicitly say that copies must be provided, but staged a showing of the footage at the Norman Investigation Center. After a court order, surveillance video of Oklahoma running back Joe Mixon punching a woman in 2014 went out to media on Friday evening via Mixon's attorney. The video's release is the latest chapter in a saga that's been running for 2.5 years. Mixon punched the woman in a restaurant in July 2014, months after signing with OU as one of the top running back recruits in the country. Mixon took a pledging agreement later that year, which allowed him to legally maintain innocence while acknowledging prosecutors had the evidence to convict him of a misdemeanor assault. His victim filed a civil lawsuit against him in July. OU suspended Mixon for the entire 2014 season, but reinstated him for 2015, and he's played the last 2 years. Mixon only received a misdemeanor and $1,200 in a fine.
Hi, this is Tarek Kass reporting with CNN Student News. On Monday, December 19th, the Russian ambassador to Turkey, Andrei Karlov, was murdered live on television just after 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The culprit of the crime was Mevlut Edlinas, a 22-year-old Turkish police officer. Before shooting the ambassador, Edlinas shouted, "We die in Aleppo, you die here." After shooting Karlov, Edlinas shouted, "Allahu Akbar." He continued to speak in Arabic, yelling, "Remember Aleppo, remember Syria." Then switched to Turkish and again back to Arabic, stating that "You won't be safe, only my dead body will leave here." And that's exactly what happened. His wishes were met with a bullet provided by the security force of the facility. The attack was unsuspected. The shooter gained access through the front security gates by showing his police identification. Further investigation showed that Alinus had several books and pledges to ISIS and Al-Qaeda in his home. Thank you.
This is Leland Goody with some random facts. Only 2% of Earth's population has green eyes. Your nose can remember 50,000 different scents. Dolphins can recognize and admire themselves in a mirror. Studies show that having friends from different cultures makes you more creative. Dogs and elephants are the only animals that understand pointing. Bald eagles actually got their name from this word, which is still pronounced bald, but means white in Old English language. In the US, you must have a permit to pick up the feather from a bald eagle. Tomatoes came from America and weren't introduced to Italy until the 1540s. Fresh cranberries can be bounced like a bouncy ball, and humans share 50% of their DNA with bananas.
Here's a story that shows that situations can change from safe to lethal in less than a blink of an eye. For example, while shopping in a fireworks store and then having it catch flames. Well, this is precisely what happened in Tultepec, Mexico on December 20th. Around 3 p.m., a massive firework explosion roared throughout the fireworks square. At least 35 people were killed and dozens more injured in the massive series of explosions Tuesday at this market north of Mexico City's officials said. The powerful, deadly blasts sent huge plumes of smoke billowing into the sky and shook the ground in neighboring towns. The bodies of 28 people who died have been identified and returned to their relatives. Authorities say it could be another few days before they can determine the identities of the other victims. The governor of the state of Mexico, Uriel Avila Villegas, instructed his administration to assist the cost of the funerals.
Our next story is a breakthrough in physics. A couple of teens decided to break the ice after winter storms.
On three, bros. Count us down.
Ready, set, go!
Oh, that hurts so bad.
Soon decided that wasn't such a solid idea. They took sliding into the DMs to a new level. The buddies are seen in the video just chilling out. Man, I wish my friends were as cool.